Hennepin County, Minnesota's economic hub, 1.2 million residents, and 1 in 3 jobs in the state. Rich with opportunity, diversity, and culture, a county of distinction, marked by its river borders to the north, east, and south, and its prairies and farmlands to the west, and peppered with numerous cities, lakes, roads, and trails throughout, the county spans 607 square miles in the southeastern quadrant of Minnesota. Every day, our employees are connecting our residents with the resources and services they need to live, work, and engage meaningfully in all that Hennepin County has to offer. Let's take a tour and get a closer look at how our highly skilled workforce is serving the county's residents on any given day, at any given moment. Hennepin County is divided into 7 districts, each represented by an elected commissioner. District 1 serves the northeast corner of the county and includes Brooklyn Center, Brooklyn Park, Crystal, New Hope, Osseo, and Robbinsdale. District 1 is home to the Northwest Family Service Center, one of the 6 regional human service centers, all located close to where people live, work, or go to school. Each center provides access to the full range of financial, social, and public health services the county offers. Here, as across the county, our economic development programs support businesses and municipalities to promote economic development, create and retain jobs, cultivate entrepreneurs, and increase the local tax base for the benefit of all residents. You'll also find the Brooklyn Park Library, one of 41 libraries in the Hennepin County system, with programs for residents of all ages.
Many of the services that we offer don't involve books at all. We offer meeting spaces to the communities, we have programming, we have youth services that provide activities for children to engage in when they come into libraries, and they don't have to touch a book at all to do any of that. We have a variety of early literacy programs, we have homework help, and we also have a teen tech squad at the library. We do offer quite a few adult services programs as well, including job placement assistance, resume help, computer classes, and more. Many of these programs are important and essential to the library because they help library patrons become self-sufficient, and the library patrons look to us for that type of assistance.
District 2 serves the residents of Golden Valley, Medicine Lake, Southeast Plymouth, St. Anthony, and North and Northeast Minneapolis, including the North Loop and Bryn Mawr neighborhoods. For more than 50 years, North Point Health and Wellness Center has been providing integrated, community-based medical, dental, and behavioral health care here in District 2. It's located at the intersection of 2 county roads, and those roads are part of the public works system, with routine projects like repaving, but also changes for the future. The Hennepin Energy Recovery Center is the last stop for any solid waste that cannot be diverted through the county's robust recycling, repair, and reuse programs. Yet even this trash can be useful, as HERC converts solid waste to energy. Every time you recycle or find a way to reuse an item rather than throwing it in the trash, you're participating in the county's waste management programs.
We have seen great amounts of waste reduction from our residents and businesses. So over the last, believe about 10 years, we've seen waste generation per person reduce about 20%. With programs that we have in place, we're trying to get people to develop those new habits so that it just becomes second nature.
The county has a new goal to send zero waste to landfills by recycling or composting 75% of waste and reducing the total amount of waste generated by 6%, all by the year 2030. The county offers programs like the annual Choose to Reuse campaign and monthly Fix-It clinics to encourage waste reduction and reuse. District 3 serves the residents of St. Louis Park and part of southwest Minneapolis. The trees and forests in our county landscape are protected by county foresters who trim trees for health and track the diseases that threaten them. Older homes may have dangerous levels of lead from old paint, threatening the health of our children. But county crews are testing homes and removing the lead, making them safer for these young residents. And for some children, safety at home means a place to heal, with help from foster care and adoption staff and volunteers from our community. If they can't return home, children in these difficult situations need someone to care for them into the future. Our foster care and adoption programs work to match these children with residents who can provide that stable childhood.
We're here at the best interests of the children that's involved. We also want to show compassion for what we do. We want to know that we're working with the families and that we're here to see the best outcome there could possibly be. We still want to work diligently to make sure that when we do have a place, that it's the best place that we can have that child be. My heart goes out to them, and I can relate. I empathize with the families and the children, and on the other hand, we want to make sure that the kids are safe, that the families are able to move on and overcome those challenges when they're together.
District 4 serves the residents of parts of East and downtown Minneapolis and Fort Snelling. Hennepin Healthcare, a subsidiary of the county, is our county-wide system of care that includes HCMC, the nationally recognized teaching hospital, and clinics for primary and specialty care. The county-owned fiber optic network carries data underground to county facilities, traffic signals, and other infrastructure. It means data, communications, and other services can move rapidly and securely along an infrastructure built to support the latest advances in technology. And the medical examiner investigates all unexpected deaths in Hennepin, Scott, and Dakota counties.
When I'm in the autopsy suite, when I'm examining a decedent, when I'm trying to figure out why this person died, I'm doing that as dispassionately as I can. I'm trying to check my emotions, my biases, my prejudices at the door, and remember, I'm doing this as a scientific endeavor to try to answer particular questions. I don't think about it so much as dealing with dead people all day as I think of helping the living by solving mysteries. We're the people that give families the answers that they couldn't get any other way. We obviously help the public understand why people died. We also help the living because when we examine decedents, we often uncover diseases that have real meaning to surviving family members.
District 5 serves the residents of Bloomington, Eden Prairie, and Richfield. To enjoy athletic and recreational opportunities, young people in the county visit sites that benefit from our youth sports program, with grants of about $2 million each year. To renew a driver's license, title a motor vehicle, get a birth certificate or a fishing license, residents visit one of our 8 service centers, like this one in Southdale. And to stay safe, residents rely on the inspections made by our public health inspectors. They visit beaches and swimming pools, tattoo shops, lodging, septic systems, and their largest job, inspecting restaurants and other businesses that sell food.
I always like to think of environmental health as where public health and science intersect. We have a large, diverse population that brings just such a different variety of activities to our community. And so it's exciting to see, but it also brings a lot of different elements to our inspections. Everybody loves food. Food is the center of a lot of cultures and a lot of events, and so seeing that be successful is part of our success.
District 6 is west of Minneapolis and contains a dozen of the 45 cities of the county. The Sheriff's Water Patrol provides law enforcement beyond the shoreline at Lake Minnetonka in District 6, but also 100 more lakes and 3 rivers. County assessors estimate the value of commercial and residential property to help calculate property tax. And Hennepin County works to create affordable housing options for a growing community. Communities of color in Hennepin County see extreme inequalities in health, income, and education. All those measures depend in some way on a stable, affordable place to live.
Affordable housing is a safe and decent place for people to live it's within their price range and normally not paying more than 30% of their income towards rent or the mortgage. We want our residents to be able to not worry about where they're living, to be successful, to contribute to the community, and we do these through ways of funding developers. It's very important for us to work with developers in the community, especially that of our nonprofits. Homeownership rates are lower among communities of color, so addressing some of the affordable housing issues within Hennepin County will help these disparities.
District 7, the largest district by geographic area, represents Plymouth, Maple Grove, and 14 other cities in the northwest corner of the county. The election staff works with both cities and the Secretary of State's office, trains election judges, and makes sure that every ballot is counted and verified. At the 911 Communications Center in Plymouth, 911 dispatchers answer more than 650 calls per day, quickly connecting people with emergency help. The Adult Corrections Facility, located nearby, provides short-term custody and programs for offenders.
Our ultimate goal is to provide services at a level that decreases the probability of reoffending. Our profession has transformed itself from being focused on punitive, consequential things to rehabilitation through addressing basic needs and providing service. Because, I mean, that has been proven effective in regards to protecting communities and helping families and individuals stabilize.
Sometimes what we do for our residents is obvious, but often the variety of ways and places we intersect with their lives isn't apparent. In these 7 districts, we've seen a few of the ways we're here for our residents, connecting them with the resources and services they need to work, to learn, and to live fully in all that Hennepin County has to offer.